welcome to aclaireytale. I haven't got a moving vlog for you this week. I have actually stopped the moving vlogs now just because there isn't anything else major that we're going to do to the house. There's a few things I want to get before I do the house tour that I really want to film. We want to get a frame for in here for one of the St. Ives pictures, and we need to get a coffee table because at the moment we are using this footstool as a coffee table and I'm really anxious that we're going to spill something, so I definitely need a coffee table. But I think that's pretty much it before I do the house tour, show you everything in detail now that it's virtually complete now. That's the great thing about getting a new build. We don't actually have to do that much. It's just sort of buying bits and bobs to make it homely. We're not allowed to paint or decorate for a year. So yeah, that's going to be, I think, the end of the moving vlogs. We've been here nearly 4 months now, which is just crazy. It's definitely home now and I'm very happy here, and every now and again I just feel so lucky that we get to have our own house. So there isn't a weekly vlog either because I'm just working every day, and then at the weekends we go to Morrison's and then go for coffee somewhere, and that's it. So it's been a bit boring, but next week it's gonna be a Halloween sort of a scary tale special. We've got my mum and dad do a Halloween party every year and it's really fun, so I'll film the whole of that because it is lots of Halloween goodies, and it's kind of like a mix between Halloween and bonfire night, so we do fireworks as well. So that's next weekend, so I'll put that up next Monday for you to see. So I said in my last week's vlog, the moving vlog, I said that there's going to be an announcement. I really wish I hadn't said that. I wish I'd said trip announcement because I had 3 messages. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's enough to make me go no. 3 messages saying, is it a baby announcement? No, definitely not. There's lots of things on my bucket list before I even think about that. I know Simon wants to do Tokyo. I want to go to Australia via Shanghai and Hong Kong to get all the Disney parks in. I want to go to Iceland. I know that's closer to home. But yeah, I've got a bucket list before. So once I've done all those, then start thinking that announcements might be something to do with that. But not for a few years. We've only just moved in, so it's not going to be a few years yet. We've got lots of things to do. Simon's still studying. He's got 2 big exams at the beginning of December. So he's working like mad to really do his best in those exams. And yeah, as soon as he gets home from work, he's studying all night right up until like 10 p.m. I'm just so proud of him. He's just amazing. A good guess, maybe one day, hope one day in the future, far future. But no, this is a trip announcement because we have finally booked our Florida holiday. I'm so excited. I keep saying in vlogs we might be maybe going in Feb, we're not sure yet. We hadn't booked anything then, but we have finally booked our flights, which is really exciting. So we're going to be going in February for 2 weeks. Simon's got, well, I think it's 13 days. He's worked out what days he's got left off work, so it's going to be near enough 2 weeks. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. It will have been a year since I'd left from my year living there. So yeah, a whole year, and yeah, I am ready to go back. I'm very excited. I just can't wait to smell that sweet Floridian air, and it's not going to be as hot as usual because it is February, but it'll still be lovely. It'll be lovely weather. We've got a list of all the restaurants we want already. We've booked our flights. We're going with Virgin. We actually opened up credit cards. We made sure they linked our sort of current accounts so that we're never, you know, get into problems or anything like that. But if we open the Virgin credit card, we got some miles, then everything we've bought for the house, we've used that credit card, so we've been able to stack up the miles. So things like the wardrobes and the sofas and everything that was expensive, our trips to IKEA and B&Q and blinds, so we've been able to really rack up the air miles, which meant that we've only actually had to pay for the taxes for the flights, which has been really handy for us this year. But yeah, always obviously be careful. So yeah, that meant that we were able to fly Virgin direct, which is just really brilliant. Sometimes in the past we've gone indirect just to save the pennies, but sometimes it's just not worth it with the extra time it takes and the effort and yeah, so I'm so glad to be going direct with Virgin. And and it's going to be a really good flight, hopefully. We're staying in the villa, which is great, thanks to mum and dad. I'm always so thankful to them. We've had that villa since I was 15 now, and it's literally just my second home, and it just makes me so happy. I can't wait already to walk in that door of the villa. I might actually do a little villa tour, because I've only ever really shown quick bits on the vlog, so I'll show you properly the villa, and yeah, I just want to be out there already. We've got a few things that we've got planned. So yeah, we've made the list of a few restaurants, not just Disney restaurants, also off-site restaurants, things that we always fancy, and Simon keeps talking about sweet tomatoes, and I'm always talking about Cracker Barrel, Panera Bread, got to get that unlimited Mountain Dew, just all those little bits and pieces that we just think about and wish were in England. Things like that taste better over there though anyway. We're definitely doing the Disney parks. We've got Toy Story Land to do. I've never done that before, so that'll be first time for both of us, because obviously that opened while I was home. It wasn't there while I was on my programme, so I'm very excited to see that with my own eyes. I've watched it on Tim Tracker's vlog, but it'll be great just to be there. We're thinking of doing SeaWorld and Aquatica. I know that people do get a bit upset about SeaWorld. I don't think we'd go to the shows, but maybe do the new roller coasters and things. Aquatica, neither of us have ever been to, so that's something we looked at, and tickets are cheap now, really cheap. Something else I really fancy as well is Discovery Cove. Jay Billington did a really good video on it. I'll put a link of it below if you want to see it, and it just looked really nice, really chilled, and just a lovely day out. I am, as you guys know, a little scared of animals. Like, honestly, it's a proper fear that I have. So swimming with dolphins scares me, petrifies me actually. So it might just be that I don't do the swim, or I might do. I'll see how I feel, but I don't know. It does get me feeling very scared. I get scared about dogs walking on the road, so having a dolphin swim next to me, I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. But the actual place, you can pay just to go around it and be there, and I went when I was very little, so when I was watching that vlog, it just brought back all the nostalgia. So I really would like to go back there again, so we're pricing up a day there. We're not going to do Universal this time, but we're definitely going to do all 4 Disney parks. We're going to be going to Disney Springs. We're going to go to the mall as well, because I'm going to get a Apple Watch, I think, for Christmas, and it makes more sense to get it in America because it's actually the same price in dollars as it is in pounds. So yeah, we'll go to Mall Millennia at some point as well. So yeah, I'd really like to film everything. I'm definitely going to vlog everything, really, do each day. Oh, another thing we're going to do as well, so Simon's got family in Vero Beach, so we're thinking of we're definitely going to see them. We might try and tie in a night at Disney's Vero Beach Resort. We stayed there on my first programme. We stayed there 2 nights actually, Simon and I. We had such a good time. We still talk about it as well, because we have such good memories of that trip, that we might just do 1 night. It's a really great resort, really chilled. It's a DVC, it's mainly DVC, so it is, you get a lot of sort of older guests and families, and it is really, really nice. So I'd love to show you around that resort. And there's a Mickey shaped pool, which is just the coolest thing ever. The resort actually backs onto the beach as well, so yeah, I've lots to show you there. That's the trip in a nutshell, really. I'm very excited. I'd love to see anyone, if you know where I'll be in Ghirardelli's, so if you see me there, come and say hello. We'll maybe meet up a few. Let me know below if any of you are going to be there in February, and we'll meet up in Ghirardelli's. We've got to hire the car though, that's the next thing, to get the hire car. But pretty much everything else is booked, and should be good. Should be a good little trip. But I don't even have to go to the parks. It's just to be there, to be in the villa, go to, I was going to say downtown Disney, to go to Disney Springs, and we'll go to City Walk as well 1 night. Yeah, it should be a good little trip. When it comes to vlogging, I really do want to vlog it. But if there's anything you'd like me to specifically vlog, do let me know, because when I vlog my trips, it tends to be, this is what I'm doing, come along with me if you want to. But if there's anything in specific you'd like me to go, or where you'd like me to go and show you something in more depth, I can definitely do that, so let me know below. But yeah, Exciting. Not long now at all, really, but I don't want to wish away Christmas. Christmas is my favourite time of the year, so I'm not going to count down, I think, until Christmas is over, and then it'll get me through the January blues. That actually leads perfectly, nice little segue there, to the next point I'd like to talk to you about, which is Christmas. It's Vlogmas. I would definitely love to film the whole of December this year, Vlogmas. If you don't know what it is, it's just it's filming every day of December right up until Christmas to get you all in the Christmassy spirit. I did a little poll on Instagram, my Instagram's aclaireytale if you don't already follow me on there, and I got, I think, 97% saying that you would like to see Vlogmas, so that gave me a bit of confidence, because I really worry that obviously last Vlogmas I was in Walt Disney World. How am I ever going to beat a whole of December in Walt Disney World? But I know obviously I have moved house, and I know a few of you have said that you'd love to see how we decorate for Christmas and things like that. We'll definitely be getting in a tree, a real tree, decorating that and making the house all nice and Christmassy. And we do lots of things in December as well. It's Simon and mine anniversary, so we're going to be going to the Lake District, and that's going to be really nice at Christmas time as well. And we just all the standard, going to all these Christmas shops and stuff. So I hope you'd like to see that. I am working a lot over December as well, so it might be that I might join days together, which I did in Florida anyway. I think I did the whole of days 1 to 4 joined together, but it might just be that I don't want to put pressure on every single day to do something, especially if I'm working all day and don't get home till late. I don't want to just film something for the sake of it, so it might be that I join a few things together. But I really would like to film a Vlogmas. And are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Look what I've got! It was out in M&S already, so I saw it and I was like, I need to get it quick. I've had this every year since they even started, I think. I haven't looked at it properly because I don't want to find Wally early, because behind number 1, when you open door number 1, is always find Wally. So I'm not going to look properly. But yeah, so if you remember my Vlogmas from last year, this played a massive part of that Vlogmas. I'll put a link to the playlist of last year's Vlogmas at the end of this video if you'd like to see what we got up to. We did so much stuff. We did Wild Africa Trek, we went to St. Augustine, we stayed at Saratoga Springs, we stayed at Wilderness Lodge. So yeah, it was a really good December. So that's why I am a little bit dubious about filming this December. But we'll see how it goes. I love Christmas so much that I'll try and bring as much Christmassy magic to the videos as I can. Oh, if you heard that, that was a tractor. I'm still living in a bit of a building site at the moment. But yeah, so there's a few announcements that I'm really excited about, I really wanted to talk to you about. I've actually even gone to the extremes of, so you know my blue and purpley aclaireytale logo? Laura made that for me from the Dandelion UK. I asked her if she does any sort of Christmas specials, and she sent me one, and it's so good. I'll put a little sneak peek here. That is what I'm gonna have in my Vlogmas videos if I do it. I will do it. I don't know why I keep saying if. I will try my hardest to. But yeah, so she's made me a Christmas vlog. Thank you, Laura. And I'll put her details below as well, because if anyone needs any logos or graphics, she's so good. She knows exactly what she's doing, knows all measurements of everything. I'm a bit of a newbie when it comes to things like that. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about in this vlog, this is a bit more serious faces on. I wanted to talk to you about my job. A lot of you ask me how it's going, and you really care about me and really want to know how it's going. And I didn't really tell you how it was going because I didn't want to say anything negative in case anyone saw anything, and I didn't want to pretend something positive. So I just thought I'd steer away from the subject completely. Until recently, I have decided to hand in my notice. I don't want to really go into it in too much depth. other than saying it wasn't for me. It just didn't fit. You know when you don't fit somewhere? I felt like I was a triangle trying to fit into a circle sort of thing. It didn't fit my personality. As I say, I don't want to go into too much detail, but it just wasn't for me, really. I thought I'd be, you know, booking people's magical holidays and having all this positive energy and having so much fun, and but at the end of the day, it wasn't that at all. It wasn't. And so it's not what I expected. It was very negative, very draining. So I've left, and I really, really appreciate you all asking me. I put it out there, my whole journey of getting the job, the interviews and the training weeks and all that sort of stuff. So I absolutely expected you guys to ask me questions, and I'm really, really sorry I didn't reply. But now that I've handed my notice in, I just feel so much better. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, because I've kind of put pressure on myself to make it work. Even though I knew I didn't fit, I was there longer than I should have done, really. And I just felt this weight lift off my shoulders as soon as I decided that I'd decided earlier, but I just needed to make sure everyone was okay with it. I wanted to make sure my family and mostly Simon, because obviously we have this house now, we have a mortgage, so I had to make sure I had a job straight away before I left. So yeah, it's been a bit stressful, and I didn't want to film that because you guys know me, I'm such a positive person and I don't like negativity, and it did bring me down. And now that it's gone, I feel much more like me again. I'm very happy about that. I'm in another job now. I'm not going to say exactly where, but I'm back in Liverpool, which makes me happy, in my home city. It's only 25-minute train, and yeah, so very, very happy with that. It's not a permanent job, so I'm still keeping an eye out for other things and other opportunities. If you have any ideas for me, that would be great. But I just I'm staying here while I work out what's next in life, what's next for me. I know there's something that I'm born to do, I just haven't found it yet. I just want to say thank you for all your support. A few of you who've messaged me privately about the job, I talked to you about it, and you really, really helped me out in making my decision. And yeah, I don't know why I just put so much pressure on myself to make it work. I think you don't have to be somewhere if you're not happy there. You just have to make sure you find something else first. I wanted to make sure I didn't just quit and ended up eating into all my savings. I went straight into another job. So that was the main thing for me. I think a few of you probably guessed that I wasn't happy with it, especially when I haven't talked about it for weeks. So yeah, you all know me so well. You can see through me. I hope something will come along that I fit, and I know that I want to do it and love it. I really want to love my job. I know my whole life people have said to me, you're not meant to love your job. It's a job, it's called work for a reason. But I think because I've had so many jobs that I've loved, so working for Disney for instance, that I just feel that you can love your job. You are able to love a job, and you spend most of your life in that job. I want to be able to love it, I really do. So hopefully that will come along soon. It's like Simon was saying to me last night actually, he's got 2 big exams coming up at the beginning of December. One of them he's finding a bit harder, and then this other one he's doing, it's tax. And he was saying to me he loves tax. He just loves picking up the book and learning more and knowing that he can make a difference and helping people with their tax and everything. And I was just like, see, you love it, you love that job, and that's what motivates you. And I think you need to love your job, because then you're motivated to go. You're not just, you don't want to, when you wake up in the morning, I don't want to not wake up and get up. That's just terrible. I want to jump up and be excited about my day like I have been at Disney, which is, I think it's spoilt me because I've done 2 years there where I get up out of bed and I am jumping around. I'm really excited to start work, and so yeah, it spoiled me, but I'll find it, guys. I'll find it. So thank you so much for watching this week. It's a bit of a chatty one, but been dying to update you all, so I'm so glad you know everything, my trip, my Vlogmas ideas and about my job. I've been dying to tell you all. But yeah, stay tuned for next week for a Halloween special, a scary tale special. Like this video if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm nearly on, well, I'm slowly getting up there to 6,000. I think I'm on 5,910 or something like that, so I'm so close to 6,000, so please subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you next week. Bye.